Let's get right to it. Let's go over what we plan to do today, and then we can go into the hall so that immediately after the hall we head out. If I'm looking down, I just have notes of, I like to write down everything I need to do. So I have just the notes of where I need to go today and things I need to do. So firstly, I need to get to Sephora. Quick story. I went to Sephora yesterday because this is the Sephora sale weekend, and typically they do this type of sale twice a year. During the sale, my own idea is to go and get my very expensive favorites during the sale so that I don't pay full price for it, because it only makes sense that way. Even though in Canada, the taxes just, tend to overshadow that sale discount. But it's fine. Either ways, I get to not pay that extra 15% that I would have paid ordinarily if I did not shop during the sale. So girl math. This is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, and this is in the shade 9. And guess what? This is empty. I also have my favorite concealers. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Walnut. Next favorite would be the Fenty Beauty. I don't plan to repurchase this because I feel like if I have this, why get this? I usually see this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer online. I never really paid attention to the point where I'll see the benefit on anybody else, so I don't even have a picture of who I saw it on that I liked. But yesterday I was at the Sephora store and I just was snooping around like, okay, I have picked up my NARS, let's see what else I can pick. I also was supposed to pick this, but this was my thought process. So then I saw the airbrush Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and so I decided to just give it a try. I picked up the color 3 tan, and then I tried it in their tiny mirror, and my skin just like blurred. Like, it's a bronzer, but it just felt like a powder. And because I'm traveling, I felt like I needed a compact powder. I don't have a compact powder. I have like this set of tray with like powders, like the way eyeshadow palette comes. So that's how my powder palette is. So it's not travel friendly. So I wanted a compact powder that I can put in my hand luggage or carry on. And then I just decided to try that, and I loved it on my skin. Tell me why this thing was sold out at that particular Sephora. So I, called the attention of somebody and like, oh, can you help me check the drawers? The 3 tan is no longer on the shelf. They opened the 3 drawers and nothing of that sort was in those drawers. And then the guy checked online, and everywhere, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, like in all their branches, at least close by. And I was like, what the hell? That bronzer is more expensive than this. So in my head, I'm like, okay, if I can get the bronzer, I would not need to buy this, at least for the trip. And I can get this the next time. But it just shows, that I have good taste, because the thing that I want, it means that particular shade is so good that everybody had to have it. All of this just to say, I'm going to the Sephora on my way to the shopping I'm doing today. I'm stopping by at Sephora first to see if they have it. This will be the 3rd Sephora I'm going to. Anyways, I'm going to check the Sephora on my way out today and then see if they have it. If they don't, I would end up picking what I initially went there to buy, which is my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. This is also an absolute favorite of mine. So that being said, let's move on and talk about the things that we're going to do today. So after Sephora, I will go to Dollarama. I'm going to Dollarama because I need to get some sweets for the people that I'm going to visit in Lagos. I got some sweets yesterday, but like they were on the pricier side. So I need to get like a load bulk of sweets for the kids, family, friends, and things like that I can just toss in their gift bags as additional gifts. I'm also going to bulk Balm, which is one of my mom's favorite places. She was here in Canada some weeks back, and she loved going to bulk Balm. Like everything, whenever she was like a kid in a candy store at bulk Balm, she would buy new things to try. Or she would, she just said, a lot of things that is sold there are things that very hard to come by in Lagos or very expensive to come by. And so She was always ready to buy those things. So I'm going to buy some of her favorites because when she was going the other time, she packed a lot of kidney beans, nuts, lentils, oatmeal, things like that. So I'm going to buy a bulk of that for her as well. I'm also going to Marshall's, which is the most important place I have to be today because I need to pick up a luggage. The luggage I bought from Bentley, I think 2 years ago. I was going to Montreal and I rolled the luggage tire or the luggage wheel into the escalator. And the escalator just folded the wheels in and broke the luggage. And that was on my way to Montreal. So I had to suffer all through that trip, dragging that box like a Beth. Anyways, so I have to get a new luggage. If I get, a good budget or a good price, I can get 2 luggages. I also need to get to a supplement store to find my mom's supplements. I'm not somebody that likes to leave things till the last minute, especially if I'm excited for a trip. This is pretty last minute for me. And we still have a week, technically, till my trip. So let's do that. I also need to get a second air tag. I was confused at first. I thought you couldn't use multiple air tags at once on your iPhone. But, I did my quick Google research and I saw that we could use up to 32 air tags on your phone. So if you didn't know that, there you go. I believe that's all we have planned for today. And so let's get right into the haul before I talk your head off. So we have a bunch of things to unpack. Let's get right to it. Let's start from favorite. So clearly I picked this from Zara. This is a gift for my mom. Did I tell you the reason I'm going to Lagos is because my siblings and I are planning a surprise birthday party for my mama. She is 60 this month. She has told us every time we remember, we should just say, thank you, Jesus, for mommy. So I'm saying that even on camera now. Thank you, Jesus, for mommy. So I went to Zara to pick up a perfume. This is Fashionably London. Is one of their best perfumes. The best. Quote me. My sister put me on actually. I bought it for her, I think in June. This is not the original packaging for the Fashionably London perfume. So they packed some of them in this container, which is so cute. And it just makes a good gift. So I picked this up instead. This is the 100 ml and they wrote just because. I don't know if you can see the imprint. What is better than one? 2. I got 2 because I wanted one as well. Duh. I've actually been wanting one since I bought one for my sister since June. I am going to unbox one for you guys. Oh, this is so nice. I love that. Its soulful heartbeat always plays its own song. So cool. This is so cool. It's just the perfect gift. So this is what it looks like and it smells divine. For a Zara perfume, this design is just perfect. It's classy, it's luxurious. Oh, I guess that's what I'm wearing out today. Oof, it is yummy. So this is my Lagos scent. This is actually the perfume I'm taking to Lagos. It smells rich. Oh, gorgeous. Next is a bunch of things that I picked up from Shoppers Drug Mart. I ran out of my floss. I got this one so that I can easily throw some of them in my travel luggage. You have to shave before you travel. The fun ones. I got 3, I was making excuses for myself like, okay, just in case my brother doesn't bring a card, you'll have one to give mommy. And so I picked this one. This is so pretty. The color of the event is actually peach and rose gold. Not peach. Where did I see peach? Blush and rose gold. So like pink, blush-ish and rose gold. And these cards just fit the vibe. So this is, Mom, you'll always be so very important and special. Family is much more than a word. It's a feeling of warmth and love that neither time or distance can diminish. We've changed a lot through the years, Mom, and so have things around us. But one thing will never change, and that's the love between us. Rhymes. And the special closeness we share no matter where we are. Happy birthday with love. I like it. It's so pretty, so girly. With the 3 pink cards, the envelopes rather. I was just like, these are so cute. I have to go home with them. This, I didn't really like the packaging, but I kind of like the words. For my wonderful mom, few things in this world are as powerful as a mom's prayers. For every prayer you ever whispered for me, every blessing, every concern, every wish, and every hope, my prayer for you is that you know how loved you are. Happy birthday. This is not the prettiest card in my opinion, but the words were just perfect. So I'm like, I have to have that. I have to give my mom that. And this was the first one I actually picked. It was so pretty and it actually fits the vibe perfect. You can see the gold and the pink, and it looks like the cake that we're actually baking for her. So I was like, so cute. Mom, on your birthday, if you find yourself looking back on what stands out most in your life, what you're proud of, what you've worked the hardest at, and what you've done the best, I hope you feel like being a mom is one of your greatest successes because you've been amazing to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mama. This is a surprise birthday. She has no idea we're doing this. She actually has found out that we're celebrating her birthday because somebody snitched accidentally. But she has no idea that we are coming. She has no idea myself, my brother, and his wife are gonna be there. So we decided to keep that part of the surprise. So yeah, those are the cards I picked up as shoppers. This Crest toothpaste, these are for my mom actually. She loves them. Yeah, she bought a bunch of them when she was going. So I decided to just, buy a few more to add to our stack. This is for me, the Crest whitening strips, because you have to have white teeth when you are prepping for a party. And so I just picked up a few travel size skincare and body care and things like that. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, but in the travel size. This is 87 ml, so I should be able to put this in my hand luggage. This is also the TheraBreath Oral Rinse. It is 88 ml, so I should also be able to put this in my hand luggage. This is so cute. Like, I have no reason to buy this, but I was like, oh, Naturium has the baby size. It was so cute. I was just like, oh, I have to take this. And the thing is, I have a very long flight and I have a very long layover. Like, my layover is so long that I'm actually going to tour another country during my layover. Well, that's what I plan to do. I haven't applied for my visa yet. I'm going through Morocco. So I plan to go to Casablanca and then we'll see how that goes. I plan to go to Casablanca and just tour, in between. Hopefully I get my visa before I travel because I literally have less than a week left and I haven't applied for the visa. I also got these tiny Clorox wipes because when you're traveling, you have to stay clean. You have to sanitize your environment. Those plain armrests, plain seats, airport chairs, things like that. Next, Uniqlo. Yes, I went to Uniqlo to get like my basics. They have really quality pieces. This is a black, the crop one. It's just a basic tee. And I picked the full t-shirt in white. I actually have this already. Like, I have the white. I've worn it for like maybe 2 years now. And it's just the best fabric. But I just wanted to have like a fresh, crisp, new ones to take with me while I travel because Lagos is hot. And so I'll be wearing a lot of basics. White and black is pretty basic and will go with anything I wear. So I went to this Kyoki and, that's what I call it, Kyoki and. I know it's some Asian term, I don't know, but like, my bad if I'm saying the wrong thing. This is what I see and that's what I'm calling it. This is a Korean skincare brand. So I just went to pick some skincare, mostly for my mom and my sister. Did I pick anything for myself? No, so this is all I got. I got the all-in-one Snail Mucin by Cosrx. I got the small size because, you buy all these things for my mom and she doesn't use them. Like, we're just forcing her at this point. But yeah, we will keep buying them because our skin has to be glowing. And I got this Madagascar Centella for my sister. I plan to get the ordinary ascorbic acid powder for her because I want her to use them together because that's what I use. This is, okay, I've got this for myself, the tiny size though. This is the Centella Light Cleansing Oil. Since this is for me, let me open that up and see I don't even know what it looks like. I was just like, oh, a cleansing oil that is tiny. I need that on my trip. This is to remove makeup or break down your makeup before you wipe your face. And I also got this annual leaf toner for my mama. I went to Sephora to just get my concealer and the Danessa Myricks blurring balm. And I told you I found the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, which I didn't eventually find. I mean, I have to always pray before I enter all these places, because if you have the strength to just walk into a store and buy the only thing that you wanted to buy without looking around, you are strong. I do that sometimes actually, but like when I'm just kind of open, you know, and I'm in the mood to like give gifts, I just start doing random things. But yeah, my excuse to pick this up was like, oh, I need gifts to give people. So I picked this Salt and Stone mini deodorant discovery set. This has like 5 deodorants inside. So this is the size of each deodorant, an aluminium free deodorant. So I'm like, you know what, I can split this up, take some and give the rest out as gifts, and you know, just add it to goodie bags for my friends. So it comes in like different colors like this, and I got it on a sale. I am a VIB member, so I got the 15% off, not 10%. So yeah, and if you're buying things from the Sephora collection, you get 30% off. I also picked the Paula's Choice toner because this really worked well on my mom's skin when she was with me. She was using mine, so I just picked this up so that she can use it in Lagos as well. And the big size is pricey, so I don't want to buy something and she will not use it. Like, I would change it for her. So let's start small. You know, let's start small. I just got a bunch of tiny Sephora wipes for makeup, and since I'm traveling, I'm like, oh, these tiny ones would do for my trip. And I'll just put the rest in a gift bag for my sister and, you know, my friend. I also got a blotting paper. I'm going for an Owambe, and the makeup has to stay put. So I got the blotting paper to absorb excess oil or sweat while I'm dancing and I'm enjoying myself. I also picked up masks for the gift bags that I'm making for my friend and my sister, as well as lip glosses for them. And this is my NARS concealer that I picked up in Walnut, medium deep 2.6 walnut. Okay, I stopped at Aldo and picked this jewelry thing. Yeah, so I'll just give some of that to my sister. The rest of the things in here are from Winners. I love going into Winners. It's my weak point at this point. My weakness. This store, I always have to have major prayers. Like, tell me, don't go and overspend. Don't go enter this place with just one thing in mind and you come out with a bag. And they know this because now they don't even sell small bags. This is the only size of bag these people sell. This one, I picked this assortment of rolled wafers. You can tell, like, I love packing gifts. Like, I just love that. Giving gifts to my lovers. I bought these 3. Unfortunately, I might not be able to, you know, present it in this pack because I don't plan on giving this to just one person. My sister would kill me if I give this maybe to my mom and then she's like, where's my own? Yeah, so I bought this. So I'm going to tear it up and I think I'll separate this and give this to different people. I also bought a pack of Christmas cards for my mom to share with her friends and family and, you know, anyone she wants to give it to. So that's for her. Next, I got this cute set of Nike socks. This is for babies. Clearly, this is 6 pairs of Nike socks. There are 2 pairs of blacks, 2 pairs of whites, and 2 pairs of pinks. So clearly, I'm going to give this to my girlfriend who is a mom. These people are really becoming moms out there. So, and I also bought these two-piece set from Skechers. Well, it's from Winners, but like it's a Skechers brand. And it's so cute, so girly. And yeah, this is for her daughter as well, the same daughter. I picked this Christmas sweater for my sister. It has a bow, a separate bow, I think, that you can clip to your hair. And then it has this pretty, I love the color. It's so cute. box of sweets. So pretty. It has like caramel and sea salt truffles inside. The last batch of skincare. This is the Innisfree Bija Clarifying Cleansing Foam. This is for my mom. I got this mist for my sister. I got the hyaluronic acid for my mom. So I tried to, buy the whole package from cleanser to toner, then to the treatment, vitamin C and collagen. And then I also got this toner for my mom as well. So she has a whole bunch of toners because I feel like that's what her skin needs, to just get rid of the gunk or the dead skin cells. Just use a bunch of toners and keep moisturizing your skin. That's what I was telling her the last time she was here. Her skin looked so improved that, when she got back, my sister was like, oh, Tommy, send me the list of all the things you bought for mommy. Let me go and buy them because her skin is glowing. What did you use? I said she was using my skincare the entire time. Yeah. So, this is me just buying this whole bunch of things for her as well, so that she can keep up with the routine, even though you always have to remind her. She's not used to it yet. But you can't have a daughter like me and not be used to taking care of your skin. That's impossible. Impossible. So that's all about the haul. Let's go out. It's currently 11:30. We've been ranting on for a while. I'm not much of a talker. Generally, I'm not. Because my mouth is actually aching right now. I don't remember the last time I spoke this much. Because who am I talking to?